everyone, my name is Powerhoustrauss. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to be talking about how Forbes stock has basically skyrocketed in recent months. Just this past Thursday, Forbes hit a market value of $100 billion for the very first time in history. Its stock was up 4%, hitting $25 per share, which is a 20-plus year high. So many analysts are super bullish on Ford right now, and they're really excited about all of the prospects for Ford and all of their ambitions as far as their electric vehicle manufacturing plans that they have in store. Among their plans include plans to ramp up production on their Mustang Mach-E crossover and their upcoming electric F-150 Lightning pickup truck. Deutsche Bank actually named Ford as one of their top stock picks for all of 2022, which was a really bullish call by Deutsche Bank, and many analysts have been putting out very bullish calls for Ford, and many analysts actually think that there's a lot more upside still ahead for Ford. The CEO, Jim Farley, has actually been focusing on a restructuring plan that has been really putting Ford's EV manufacturing at the core of its plan. So a lot of people are giving their CEO a lot of praise for his restructuring plan and for his focus on EV manufacturing. With a market cap of $100 billion, Ford is now worth more than General Motors, which market cap is $90 billion. I mean, only $90 billion, am I right? And it's also worth more than Rivian, which its market cap is only $75 billion. Again, I say only, but like, that's a lot of money still. But Ford is now ahead of both of those. It obviously still trails Tesla, which has a market cap of over $1 trillion. Ford spokespeople have been quoted as saying that they are committed to leading the electric vehicle revolution. They go on to say that over the next 2 years, Ford aims to emerge as the clear #2 electric vehicle maker in North America and then challenge the #1 spot. So they're coming for Tesla right now, which I think is really cool. I'm so down for a Ford-Tesla rivalry. I don't know if Ford can take Tesla. I'd love to see them try though, because I'd love for us to all have a lot more electric vehicle options out there in the market. So I'm all for all these companies trying to step up and really up their game in the EV space. Analysts are saying that Ford's current vehicle lineup is the best vehicle lineup that they've had in years. In 2021, shares of Ford actually skyrocketed 140%. That's nuts. At 140%, it actually beat out gains on Tesla itself. So it was the #1 performing auto stock in 2021. By comparison, General Motors gained 41% and Tesla gained 50% in 2021. Now, another really cool thing to bear in mind about Ford is that in this current market, which is like a super volatile market, and stocks have obviously all been taking a tremendous tumble right now, especially growth stocks and definitely some EV stocks, Ford is actually up 16% so far in the year 2022. So Ford could definitely be a really strong frontrunner for stock picks for 2022. At the very same time that Ford has actually been skyrocketing in the stock market, Tesla has seen a hit in its stock price because it's pushed its production of the Cybertruck from 2022 out to 2023. So it did experience a dip in its stock price, although many analysts are saying that this is just a short-term blip and it's not a major deal, and that eventually they're going to be producing the Cybertruck and everything will be back on track. Obviously, there are some supply chain issues, so that could explain why they've had to push out their production to 2023, but it did result in at least some type of hit to their stock price, whether or not that's going to be temporary. However, many analysts still believe that Tesla is going to remain #1, and they're very excited about Tesla's Gigafactory in Texas, in Austin, which is where many analysts believe the Cybertruck's production is eventually going to take place. And in the next couple of weeks, the Gigafactory in Texas is going to start production, and it is going to be making other Tesla model cars in the interim. But I wouldn't be too scared for Tesla because they have already secured 1.3 million pre-orders of the Cybertruck. So I think that they're going to have a bunch of pre-orders to fill, and their Cybertruck is definitely still very much in demand, even with them pushing production out to 2023. I myself don't own either Ford or Tesla, at least not outright. I mean, I might own a little bit of them through some like funds that I track, that track the S&P 500 or that track other indexes. But beyond that, beyond general funds that I own that might own portions of Tesla or Ford, I don't actually own either one of them outright, but I am keeping my eye on them, especially Ford, because I'm really interested to see what Ford does, and I just find it fascinating that they're doing so well in 2022 when the market has really been hurting. So that all being said, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, all I simply ask is that you hit the thumbs up button. Helps out my channel so much with the YouTube algorithm. I don't ask that you subscribe or leave a comment below or any of that jazz. You can obviously do so if you'd like, but I really just ask that you hit the thumbs up button. Thank you guys all so much for watching. Catch you in the next one.